Okay, welcome to grade 3 Braille. I think we're on episode 28. Yes, I believe so. And I will go over our general queries, but first I'm going to say the lady who uploads most of our content to YouTube is out of commission for a couple weeks. I don't know what happened, but we're going to try to fix that in the next few days. So we are on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and search for grade space numeral 3 space Braille spelled out, you'll find our channel and you can subscribe to it. And please do subscribe. And if you wait just another few days, I'm sure we'll have everything uploaded again. But also, if you have any questions or if you need further instruction, feel free to get in touch. My email is braillemailbox@gmail.com. Braille all spelled out. And I'll give Nancy's as well. Hers is the song mage, MAGE, @yahoo.com. So with that, I will turn it over to Bob, who will be leading us tonight. And we are on exercise 20 with the sentences. So Bob, whenever you're ready.
Hello, everybody. We're up to number 10 here in exercise 20.
Did you want to take this raised hand first?
Oh, yes. Why don't we do that?
All right. Cynthia, go ahead.
I haven't been on the last 2 weeks, so is it best for me just to get off and wait for the next 3 lessons to get uploaded so that I'll know what's going on? Or should I just sit here and listen anyway? Because I'm not sure what you covered.
Okay, well,
just listen. I mean,
Cynthia, we're doing the 2-cell contractions from A through J. And that, that's .4a, .45a, .45a, and .456a, and we're doing it up to J. So if you feel comfortable doing some of this, you can just stay and listen, and
I mean, worst case scenario, we'll explain things and try to get you caught up.
Okay. Are we going to unmute everybody and just let them participate that way, or what?
Whatever you want to do. Nancy?
Yeah, why don't we try that? This way we'll go a little faster. And we'll try unmuting everybody. If for some reason it doesn't work, I know some people have JAWS running in the background. If you feel like if that's going to happen to you, then you can mute yourself. But we'll try it. We have 4 people, actually 7 or 8 altogether right now. So, and we're going to do about 4 sentences. I'm going to read them to you, and then we're going to translate them into grade 3. And after that, then we begin with the grade 3s, and the idea is to put them to tell me what they are. And I think we agreed to this. Nancy can advise me on this. When I start dictating the grade 3, I'm going to do it in very small segments up to a space. I strongly recommend that you have a Braille writer in front of you and you write it down as I dictate it, and then you can read it again. I will dictate for only about 20 seconds, and there won't be too many characters to write down. And then you read that, and then you'll have a better idea of what I've dictated. So anyway, we'll worry about that when we get to it. Let's start now with number 10 here, and I'll read the entire sentence first, and then we'll do it in parts. Instead of trying to keep warm in cold weather, some people travel to places where it is warm, period. Okay, let's try the first one. Instead of trying to keep warm in cold weather, comma. Anybody want to take a shot at that? Let's just try, instead of trying to keep warm.
I'll try, Mary.
Go ahead, Mary.
Okay. I wrote, instead, the way that I would write it in grade 2, the IN sign, the ST sign, the EA sign, and the D. I spaced after that, and then I wrote down the of sign, and right next to of, I wrote out trying the way we would usually write it in grade 2, TRYING stop sign. Then I spaced after trying. I wrote down the 2 sign, 235, and right next to that, I wrote down keep K, the dot 5 for EE, and then P, and then I spaced. And then I wrote warm, as we would usually write it, WAR sign M. I did not space after warm. I wrote in, dots 3-5 next to that. And then I wrote down cold, all spelled out. And I spaced after cold. Then I wrote down weather, just as I would have written it in grade 2. And I put a comma after it, and I spaced.
Okay, Nancy, help me on this one with the in.
The
Warm.
in warm, in cold. That would, the in actually needs a space there because there's nothing in the rules that it can go next to other than 1 or 2 cell words like that. So the word in is not one of the lower linking signs. So
Okay,
it does need to be separated by a space on either side of it in this particular situation.
okay. Thank you.
But other than that, I think everything else was correct as far as I can
Yeah,
tell.
I'm just gonna,
Okay.
yeah,
So
just
my,
a little heads up on you, you know, what's coming instead. Don't get too used to seeing well, instead is grade 2, but there'll be a contraction for that, and there'll be a contraction for keep. But
Yes, I know. It
Yep.
drives me crazy not to contract them
So,
when I know there is one.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so don't get too used to looking at it that way.
I know.
Okay.
Did you have a question,
Let's-
Jeanette? Or
I did. Why would we not put a space, or why would we? No, let me ask differently. Why can't we not have the space before the of?
because
The-
of goes to the word in front of it, not the word behind it.
Of only goes back to certain words. It goes back to whole word signs like more. And
Right.
so, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
whole word signs like more, you, can,
People.
people, yeah, things like that. But it does not go, everything else, it goes to the word in front of it, not the word behind it.
Okay.
Okay. And Nancy, I have a question.
Okay.
Come in and enough. For some reason, I remember something about those words, and I thought they go forward to the word.
They
after
do
them.
come
So it
in
can
and
go
enough, but in
in-
and enough, I don't think they go forward to every word though. I'm gonna have to look at that really quickly because
Okay, well,
believe-
we can come back to that. Okay.
yeah,
I would, my personal notes, I would put it up to cold because I know what it means. But anyway, okay, let's go on with this one. Some people travel to places where it is warm. Okay, let's continue.
sorry.
Some people travel to places.
So
Let's try.
I would do the sum.5s and then space and then people, the P and then space.
Okay, travel.
TRV and in my mind there's an EL sign, but
No, there's no EL sign, but you're close. The E can be left out.
that was my thought, was that I would like to leave the E out.
Yes.
And
But the
You may
space
have
between,
you may have actually seen that before, and it's just coming back to your memory. It looks like that. Okay.
yeah, so you would write it as TRVL, yes?
Yeah. Okay, before
That's
we
what I
go to,
did.
okay, for, some people, okay,
Yep, that's where I was.
what we gonna, you got a little bit
Oh.
wrong. Remember, some is .5s, and what we said last week about the the two cell contractions, what happens?
Oh, I wasn't here, so,
Oh,
all
no
right,
problem.
so you're gonna tell me not to space there.
Right, so it goes, we
Okay.
said it goes forward, some goes forward, it does not go back, but it goes forward, okay? And we had this whole discussion about why it doesn't go back. Does anybody remember why some can't go back, even if the word before it didn't have a comma?
Because the rule is that the all two cell contractions, like all the .4, .5, .45, and .456 words, can connect to the word in front of them, but not the word behind them. It doesn't really say why. It just, I mean,
No, but remember I said, the gods of grade 3 Braille, I think I talked to them and
Can you say before and after instead of in front and behind?
okay,
I just think it's, and
Yeah.
Hannah has her hand raised. We're not
We can
doing
do
raised
that.
hands, so just speak out, Hannah.
Okay, I'll lower it. I think the reason you gave last week was that you can't combine a whole word with, one of the initial letter signs like will or do or anything.
No, that,
like
okay, I'll tell you, I said, because to avoid confusion, if we would have moved the sum back to the word before it, the .5 would be confused for a medial contract sign, and so therefore,
Oh,
yeah. So remember,
Like a
these
diphthong.
.4, .5, .45 signs cannot go back to the previous word. Can't go to the previous word. They have to go to the next word only. Okay. Anyway, we got to places, space, where it is warm. Period.
Two places.
No, we stopped at travel.
What travel? Oh, 2 places. Okay. Well, okay. 2 places where it is warm. Who'd like to try that?
I will.
Okay.
All right. I would not space after travel and put 2 dots, 2, 3, 5 places, PLCZ.
Okay.
No.
One, you got that correct. However, why you have to space after travel?
Oh, okay.
Why?
I hate that. I don't know
No,
why.
That's a good. What
Oh.
would happen if you didn't space after the word travel and you had the low F there right in the middle? How would that read?
It would be a different word, and I can't
What word
remember
would it
which
be?
word it would be.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is, are, and then BEEN. You're
Oh
right.
gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
See,
Yeah.
we can't have. That's why the low F has to.
Okay.
Okay, good.
All right.
That's what.
To
Okay, 2 places where it is warm.
PLCZ
That's correct.
and then space .5 WH and then no space X for it. That's 25 for is, no space, and then WARM.
Good. Okay. And that's the first sentence. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. They come back when winter is over. That's what it reads. Okay. They come back when winter is over. Anybody? Let's start with they. Here's the come. Here, they come back. Anybody? It can get a little confusing because I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, never mind.
Oh, Kathy, I'll allow you to talk, dear. Now you can unmute, Kathy.
Oh.
Hi, sorry I'm late. Hi.
Okay, Kathy. Okay, let's try. They come back. Anybody?
And I have come enough and in when people are ready to go over that. I found that.
Yeah, Nancy
Real
wanted,
quick.
because I said come in and enough, and here we got the word come again. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, okay, so
It says the signs for come, enough, and in. Oh, I'm sorry, Bob. I didn't mean to. Should I
No, go ahead.
wait? The signs for come, enough, and in may be written without an intervening space before any one-cell or two-celled word sign. So in other words, if it's a one or two-celled word sign, like the word can or the word Christ, it can follow that, but not other words.
Got it. Thank you.
So
Can you
enough
say
time.
that one more
enough-
time?
The words, the signs for come, enough, and in may be written without a space before any one or two-celled word sign, like enough time, that you could write enough, no space, .5t.
Okay.
Or even enough.
But enough interest, like the word, like they have enough interest, you have to, enough is the en sign, then you space, then the word interest, had enough interest,
Yeah.
so you have to.
But also, like the word come to me, come can
Yeah,
go up
come.
to two sign because
Yes.
two is a single cell.
Is a
and then,
one-celled word sign, yes.
yeah, so come,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you
Okay,
can
good.
do that? You can do it without a
Yes.
space?
With come, enough, and in, as long as it goes before a one or two-celled word
One
sign,
or
yes.
two, one or two. So like
So in
come
this case,
here,
in
come
this,
here.
in this
Yes.
case,
Okay.
oh, sorry.
Okay.
They come back, okay? The big issue would come be able to go, I'll just ask one of the other people here, can come go back to back? Sorry,
No.
no, you got it exactly.
Because back is what, folks? What is back?
It's a
The-
short form. I mean, it's
Thank you. Yes, thank you. It's, I mean, when you outline it, it becomes a short form
Yeah.
word, right? So yeah.
So
I'm
it's,
just listening right now.
okay.
Okay.
This is
That's
Pam.
fine.
I'm just listening right
All
now.
right,
You
Pam,
guys are
that's
doing
great.
a good job.
Thank
You guys
you.
are doing a good job.
thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know
And-
what it is, but I just can't get that in my mind. It just
I can't
won't.
either.
Well, okay. What part of it are you guys having trouble understanding? Let's
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
It
I don't
seems
know
like
either.
some
I don't
things-
know.
It seems like some things y'all are saying you don't space, and some others that you do space. I don't.
But when
At
you
least that's
look at the Braille, and if you write it down and you look at the Braille, when you see it done correctly, it makes sense as to why it's written the way it is and the space the way it is because of the way what the dots mean.
I can read it, but I can't figure out how to write it. That's my problem because I just can't get these rules in my mind. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
No,
Okay,
that's
I'm
very-
trying to think how to help. Shoot.
no, that's very understandable because
It is. I
listen,
just don't know how. I just
no,
don't know
no,
the best way to help.
The only way you're going to get it down is to practice, and that's why even with the come rule, that we come in and enough rule, that we were Nancy and I have been using grade 3 for and yet
Years, yeah.
we still get confused. So don't worry about being confused. That's fine. And it's just the more we do it, the more you read it and write it, the more it will look right to you. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's all.
It really will. Don't get discouraged, guys. And if I can ever get something where I can make BRF files, I still have figured out, I've got to figure out a way to be able to do that because I don't have a working note taker right now, at least not. But if I can ever get to where I can do BRF files, I can write stuff up just for the fun of it and send it out. But I just don't have a way
Nancy.
to do that right now.
You and I should email because
Okay.
if you send me, we'll talk, but
Okay.
I think I can help you with that since
Okay.
I can do BRF files.
Yeah, because I've got
Um,
all the time in the world. I can write all kinds of stuff. I just
Okay,
Yeah.
we
Okay,
will
we'll
work
talk.
on it.
we'll talk.
Okay.
Okay, can you just repeat what
Yes.
way they come back is supposed to be then?
They come back.
So
that
that
the-
would
is that the
be
phrase?
is they space low C space back. And then
Okay.
Lowest C, the 36, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
3-6.
the
36,
low,
okay.
very low C here.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
very, yeah. Yeah.
See,
Uh,
that
and-
just looks so weird to me. That, I mean,
It looks weird. It looks weird now, but you get used to it. That's the point.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, don't get too comfortable with, well, never mind. Okay, with they.
And can we write the back BCK?
Yes.
Exactly.
yeah.
We can,
Yes.
Because it's a one syllable word and A is the only vowel you can outline out of a one syllable word, but you can always outline it. So yes.
okay.
Okay, next phrase. When winter is over. And there's only really one issue here that we know of.
Well, the
Right.
when you would write it as we normally write it.
Okay. Winter. Winter is over. Hint.
Yeah.
Well, you space after when, and
Good.
then winter is written normally. WINTER, and then no space, that's 25. Oops. And then I know the
Yes.
contraction for over, but I won't say it.
Me too.
Yeah, that's 25, and then OVER sign.
Your
Yes.
sign, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
Mhm.
you know, okay. Incidentally, just to let you know, there is a contraction for when,
For
but
over
we'll
when, yeah, there is one for that.
sometime
Yeah.
when in the future. Okay, next sentence. Some animals follow this plan. Okay, very simple sentence. Some animals follow this plan.
Come on, you guys.
Come on, some animals. That should be, you
Mhm.
know.
Well, the sum is the .5s
Right.
Okay.
because
Yeah, that's from grade
Because
2.
it is.
and then
That's some grade 2. Now the big question is, does it go up? First of all, we got to decide, does it go up to the word animals or not?
I'm gonna say I think it does.
Yes.
Correct. Yay.
Yes. Now, how do we write animals?
I don't have those latest contractions with me because I'm
Well-
not home. But there's an AN sign. Would that be .4?
No.
No, no.
And
No.
sign, the and sign only appears in the word and. It's not a part word contraction.
No,
Oh,
it,
okay.
that's correct. So,
ANMLS,
well,
right?
I would put the I in there. I would not outline that I just because it might, I think it would look, oh, what's the word I want? Convoluted or like
Yeah, it
and
wouldn't
big
be animals or something. Yeah, I would
animals.
put the I.
Yeah.
I would put the I in also, and they kind of recommend if there's any confusion with that second syllable, keep the vowel. Strictly
Animal,
by the
yeah.
rules, no, and maybe after you use the word several times, you might can take it out, as depending on which book you read.
So if it's
But-
like a story that you're writing or whatever, and it has that word in it several times, you would know that that's what it was,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of do things like that, but yes, that
Depending
technically,
on whether you're reading which grade 3 author you're reading, but yeah, that's one of the uncertain rules. Okay.
Mhm.
Follow this plan is really nothing. Oh, no. Follow this plan. Yeah. Okay.
yep,
We have
You
a sign
can't-
for follow.
Yeah,
Which is
4, 5, 6
4, 5,
F.
6 F.
yeah, good
Yeah.
job.
And then this would come right after it, no space.
Good,
And
Right.
I think you would space after this.
Good.
And then you would put PLN for plan.
That's it.
good.
Yeah.
That's yep, that's it. You got it.
Oh. They travel to winter regions for the winter for women. They travel to winter regions.
Warmer regions.
Oh, warmer. Oh, gosh. They travel to warmer. This one didn't make sense. They travel to warmer regions for the winter and come back in the spring to their summer homes. Jeez. Okay. Anyway. Okay. They travel to warmer regions. Anybody?
All right. They is THE sign Y and then space TRVL space 2235 WAR sign MER space. Oh boy.
Regions.
REG. Oh, oh no. Dot 6S. Is that
Okay.
the ION?
How
Oh,
about, yeah,
What about
go ahead, Bob.
regions? What about regions?
regions?
yeah, RE. Oh, sorry. Dots 246 for REG.
Good.
Oh, what's the ION sign? Oh
You
man.
had it.
Dot 6S, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's something about the ION sign. I'm gonna have to look up the IAN and the ION sign because
It's both.
When-
It's both.
no, I know it's both, but what I'm saying is I'm wondering if you could put the S on it, or would you have to go .6 for IA or IO rather, and then do NS for,
Oh,
the regions, because
do-
IAN and ION is at the end of a word, but I'm
yeah.
not sure you can pluralize it like that. I'm
Oh,
Good question. Yeah.
gonna look that up real quick and see if I
Okay.
can.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
Okay. For the winter, I'm just gonna do that one. Well, for the winter, anybody?
For and the together. And then I want to say you don't have to space after the dot.
That's correct.
Okay.
WIN sign TER.
Okay. And my Braille display is acting because the next word should be, it is and. It was giving me a ghost dot 5 there and it looked like a 4, the word 4.
Oh, don't you love it when they do that? Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. And come back in the spring. Okay, let's do that phrase. And come back in the spring.
So the and I would space after the regions.
you mean winter?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You space after
Space
the word winter and come back.
And no space. That's 36 for come, and then BCK.
Space after come,
Space.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, there has to be a space after come.
AY
Yeah.
And a space.
RY.
Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, I thought that. Okay. Now my other problem is and come. Okay.
It goes. Oh
Yeah,
you mean
I would have to
You
put
would
a
have to
space
put
there.
you would have to. I think you would have to put a space. I got
Yeah,
because of
because
the-
it's like the other one.
after the
Come
word
Yeah.
and come, because come would look like a hyphen, too much like a
Yes.
hyphen. I don't know.
No, you're right. And I looked at the other one because that's what we said about the other one.
Yeah. Okay. And come back in
Okay.
the spring. Okay, let's do that one. In the spring.
It doesn't say.
Okay. IN sign. Okay. Space after back.
Yeah.
IN sign, THE sign, and then
Remember. Bring.
yeah, that's 126 RING.
Yep. To their summer homes.
No, that's not
Um,
right. G and T.
I think you would have to space before the two,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Yes,
exactly.
you would. Yeah.
and then um 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
It doesn't say whether you can add the S on the plural on the end of the only thing it talks about is SSION. So I guess, I don't know.
And I always pluralized it. I always put it the S's, but on any of
So-
the term. But yeah, I can understand. Arc. I would say you're right, Nancy, because for example, the word rule is RQ,
Right.
and the rules they said is RLZ.
RLZ, right.
And the reason they do that is if you could add an S, you could just write RQS.
Yeah.
And you can't. That's why they made a special sign for the word rules, RLZ. So in that sense, that's why I'm saying you're probably right. I mean, I did it all the time anyway myself, but strictly speaking, by grade 3 rules, IAN or ION, and if you have an S after it, you have to you would
Include
have-
the N and add the S.
yeah. But
And it becomes the IO or IA diphthong at that point instead of IAN or ION, the contraction,
Yeah.
I mean, the .6.
yeah,
But
but the problem is, again, if you use a .6N, it looks
That's-
like ATION.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the confusion. And that is confusing there. And
that's why you wouldn't do it that way unless there was an S on the end. I
Yeah.
mean, or yeah, I mean,
that's true too. Oh, you're absolutely right, Nancy. I see what you're saying.
oh yeah, but then if there's no rule that says that says what to do, I don't know why you couldn't put the plural. I was going to say I don't know why you couldn't put the plural on it, because then it would not look. You couldn't. If you did that, you could never confuse it with ATION.
Yeah, .6S can only mean
IONS or
Yeah.
IANS. I mean,
Yeah. So
Right.
I would just leave the
IAS,
plural.
IO. Personally, I would put it. That's
I would just leave the plural. Yeah.
I personally put it there.
Yep.
Okay, so we're up to their summer homes. Does their go up to summer?
I'm gonna say no.
Why not?
Well,
Just gonna ask.
I was thinking
Remember
it
the
was
word
like a
there,
2.
it's a 2-cell contraction. And what happens with 2-cell contractions?
They could go up against things, but I wasn't sure
That's
if
right.
the next word was more than a 2-cell
Oh, summer.
contraction, if that
Or
made
the
a
Well,
difference.
yeah.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, it does not matter. Okay, the 2-cell rule, they can go up before any word that comes after them. They can go before that as long as it's not to, by, con, dis, or
Becon dis 2 by.
yeah,
Becon
yeah.
dis 2.
As long as it's not that, they can go up to any word that comes after them. So those are the only exceptions to that 2-cell rule that I'm aware of.
That's it. Yeah. So they go to. You're more likely to get it right if you put it up to the next word. That's all. Okay. How do we write homes? And not Sherlock, but HOMES.
HMZ.
That's it.
Mhm.
Yep. Because
Back
home is
in the
already a short
spring.
form word. So
To their
Okay. Very good.
summer.
Yeah, summer.
How do we write summer?
Same way as in grade 2.
Okay.
there is no, there's no sign for double M or double N. So
That's weird. Why not?
I
Because-
don't know, because
Good
there's not really
question.
I've always
Oh,
wanted one, but there
think we
there
should
isn't really
make up
one they
one.
could use.
No.
there's not really one they could use. They've used everything and
Yeah.
Okay, time check.
So
anybody?
there comes up against summer, and then we'd space and do HMZ.
MZ.
What did
That's-
you say? Time? Oh, we've
What
got
time?
it says it's 6:36. Oh, it's 9:36.
9:36.
Okay, so we're getting into the next part now, where we're gonna start. I'm gonna dictate grade 3 words to you, and you're gonna have to tell what they mean. Okay. So, for example, the first few lines are just single words, okay, or groups of words, okay. That's 45JS,
Judges.
okay.
Good.
5G,
God.
God,
Good.
okay. 456F ING sign,
Following.
Following.
Yay.
Great,
Yeah.
Hannah.
Got it. All right.
456J,
judgment,
yep.
Good.
Yep.
Okay, now this next one's a little bit longer. Dot 4F36CL46. I'll repeat. Dot 4F36CL46.
First class.
Oh,
That's it.
good. Good job.
I
Okay,
studied.
next line. Dot 5IED.
imported,
Yep.
Yay.
Dot 456ID.
Improved.
Yay.
Okay. Curious. I'm just gonna play devil's advocate here. Why
Yeah.
did we put the ED sign in imported, but not put the ED sign in improved?
Because improve ends with an E.
That's it.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Okay,
Excellent.
you've escaped me with that. Okay.
Good job.
They got
Lucy.
smart for you,
See,
Bob.
now- These things, I can memorize them just like that. But it's those darnable
So
rules.
Where and when to space? Yeah, I know.
those
I'm
rules.
going with that too.
Well, we had them in grade 2, guys. When we were learning, we had rules in grade 2 too.
Yeah, but I was only
Yeah,
6.
but we were a lot
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah,
we
when you
were-
were learning those, though. I mean,
You saying you're getting old? I didn't say it.
No,
I know I'm
Say
66.
that,
I
I
remember
said I
people
was
telling us
younger.
rules back then.
yeah, but we
But
were
they
reading
did. We
them.
just didn't think
We
of it
were
as that
reading them.
because
We learned them, and
Yeah.
therefore they became part of what we call our process.
yeah.
There's 2 kinds of learning. There's content learning and process learning. And right now, the grade 3 is still part of your content, and when it becomes part of the process, then it's like language, it's automatic. Okay. I almost gave you the word. 45I. Anybody? What's that stand for? That's
Idea.
45. Yeah, remember the EA connection there. Dot
Mhm.
5J.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Okay, here's a 4-character one. 45FFL.
Fearful.
Faithfully.
Yay,
Oh,
Hannah.
yeah.
Fearful. Yeah. Good
Good
job.
one.
Okay, next
Wait a
line.
minute, what was that one? 45 FFL?
Right. Fearful.
45F.
Fearful.
Ah,
Yep. Remember
I
when we
cannot
said
keep that
now
one.
FUL?
Well,
Why are we using FL instead of 56L?
Because that's the UA sign.
Very
Yeah.
good. Oh, that's UAUEUI.
UA,
Yeah.
UO, whatever.
And
Yep.
Yeah.
we agreed that we'll use FL instead of 56L.
6L. Yeah.
Okay. This is a 4-character word. Dot 5U. Dot 4G.
Undergoes.
Almost.
Undergoing.
Almost.
Excuse me.
There
Excuse
we go.
me.
Yeah.
Undergoing.
Yep.
Oh no.
There we go.
Dot 5U dot 4G, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. How would you write it if it was undergoes, Lucy?
You would say dots 5U and dots 5G.
Very good. Excellent. I wanted
I
to
have
see if
another
you could.
question while we're doing this. If
Okay.
we would write dot 5U. Dot 5G, okay, what would that mean? And
Under
Under
God.
God.
Under God.
one other thing. What's the difference between under God and the words we were just doing just before this?
Because under God's not a word. I mean,
2 words.
It's
There's
two
two
words.
two
words.
words.
It's,
2 words, but remember, under can go up to God. Therefore,
so it
gets
would be
written together.
content. It would be
Gets
context.
written together. It gets written together. Under God would be written together, even though it's 2 words.
So you
Okay.
can
So
do it,
this
right?
is undergo. and you're
Undergoing.
talking
Undergoing.
Or
And undergo would also go
Ing.
together.
yes, it
because
would
under
undergo.
goes up
Yeah.
to go.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
okay. So undergo even So that's correct. Okay.
Wait a minute, dot
that's
5U dot
characters.
4G is
Is
undergoing.
undergoing.
Yes.
Yes. Because the word going is dot 4G.
Mhm.
So undergo would be dot 5U.
Gee.
G.
G?
Yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
He has to undergo this operation or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And of course, what undergone?
Yeah.
5
5
U.
Dot 5
Dot 4, 5, 6 G.
That's 4, 5,
Good.
6 G.
Yep.
That's correct.
Undergone. Yep.
Okay. Okay. 4 characters coming up. That's 4, 5, 6 F E R S.
Followers.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one's
Okay.
pretty
3
easy.
characters. Dot 5G. Dot 4, 5.
Godly.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay.
Good job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. 4, 5 H N. Dot 3 T.
Hasn't.
Yes.
Right. Hasn't.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, this is another one. FORE 456 G.
Gone.
Foregone.
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 Yeah.
Yep. It's a foregone conclusion. Yep.
Foregone. Yeah.
And
Foregone.
yes, Hannah said it too.
Foregone. Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Good job.
Uh,
Okay.
dot 4H. Anybody?
Having,
Dot
Yes. Yep.
5G.
God.
Yeah. Dot
4,
4,
5.
5 F.
4, 5. Oh,
Oh wait, say that again. 4, 5G.
you said 4,
Oh,
5G.
You said 5G.
It cut out.
Sorry.
It
Yeah.
cut out. Yeah.
Oh.
Dot 4,
okay.
5G is what he actually said.
Oh,
Goes.
that's goes.
Yeah.
Go.
Yep.
4,
Yep.
5, 6 F.
Follow.
follow,
Yeah.
Yes.
Follow.
Excellent.
This is a good one. 4E.
etc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 4, 5 C.
Clear. Yeah, Hannah.
Is it becoming clear to everyone
Yes.
what the rules are?
Yep.
The words are clear, but the words.
But the rules aren't.
Don't worry, we're gonna get after this. We got a few more single words, and then we got sentences or something. We'll see. Okay. 5I.
import,
Yep.
So
4,
how
5.
would you write? Hang on. I want to see if somebody can
Go
get
ahead.
this, Bob. Sorry. How would you write the word important?
Dot 5.
Dot 5.
I.
ahead.
INT.
Yes.
Yep.
Dot 5 INT.
I hope
Good.
I didn't talk over somebody.
No, that's okay.
Go
dear.
ahead. That's okay.
It's okay. You're kind of in the background there, so we need to know you're there. So speak up.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry, Bob. I just wanted to see if
No,
anybody
that's
could get that.
That's a good question. Yeah, that's because that's an important word, actually.
Yes,
Anyway,
it is
right.
an important word.
Okay, and 4, 5 J.
Judge.
Yep,
Mhm.
Judge
Yeah,
is
that's
right.
right.
4, 5, 6
Judge.
E.
Even.
On.
Yes.
Yes. 4, 5, 6 B.
brought,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And brought. Yeah. Okay. 5 J.
Jesus.
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 Okay. Now we get to some sentences. Okay, and
And we have 15 minutes. So
okay, we have 15. I don't know how you want to do this, folks. Do you want me to dictate a few things at a time and you copy it, or you just want me to dictate it, or what?
see, this is where, if I can just give a suggestion, guys, this is where you need to be writing it down. If we give you the grade 3 dots, the book will write it correctly with the spacing and all that. And as you see these are the ones that you want to write down and study and look at to get yourself used to the way grade 3 looks when it's spaced correctly.
Yeah, see, Audrey sent me
So-
the sentences, so I have.
Yeah, I got them
these.
from her too.
Yeah, and if anybody still needs them, we can give her email to get the BRF files, but and if anybody still needs them,
Oh,
that I
see
would
what was
really
doing.
consider, if you guys don't have a way to get the BRF files right now, I would really consider you write down as he dictates these dots so that you can get a look at what this Braille looks like. Get used to what this Braille looks like.
Yeah, and it
So-
doesn't take that long to write it down. I'll dictate slowly.
And we're only as far as lesson 20 in Braille, right?
Well, this is in the Hadley book.
In the
okay?
book.
This is
Right,
in
but
the
I
book.
mean,
but
no other BRF files have been created
Correct.
after lesson
that's
20.
correct. That's
Okay,
correct.
I know I have them at home,
Okay.
and I am not at home at the moment. So,
But for people like Hannah and people like that, write these
Right.
things down if you don't have access to BRF, because this will give you an idea of what the Braille looks like, and it will start getting you used to it. And you'll think in your mind, oh, wait, I saw that on paper and that doesn't look right. So this needs to be what it looks like. So
Yeah, it really is neat to see them like that.
Yeah,
It
I like
is.
this situation.
it is.
but if you're going to use a Braille writer, I would mute while you're writing.
Yeah, while you're writing it down. Yeah. So if anybody's had time to get paper and stuff, I just wanted to point that out, Bob, because I thought it was a neat.
Oh yes, no, we were. I was talking about that with Kristen about an hour ago too. So
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So if everybody's ready to, is anybody
I'm
not
gonna
ready to dictate?
nice and slow, and just a few words. I'll do it. Just the first two words. The first two strings. Okay, here it goes. P, ER sign, M, low J, ING sign, space, 45 E, M, N, space. And we'll stop there. Okay. So again, the first word, P, ER, M, low J, ING. Anybody? What is that word?
Permitting.
Permitting?
Yes.
Correct. Okay,
correct.
the next string, 45 E, M, N.
Each man.
That's
Yes.
right. Okay. Okay, the next one is a little bit longer. I'll dictate slowly. Low F, X, P, R, 46, low H, 456, J, O, THE, M, low J, ER, low J, A.
Ugh.
Okay, now that's all one string. I could break it
Mhm.
down just so that, but it's together. So I'll break it down into the first few. Low F, X, P, R, 46.
To express.
Mhm.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah.
And here's our, this is an interesting, and this I would have gotten, okay. No space after that. Low H, 456, J, O, THE, M, low J, ER. It's too much. I'll start that again. Low H, 456 J. Let's try that one.
His judgment.
Yes. O, THE,
On them.
On them.
On the.
on the, yeah,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah.
On the, yeah, okay. It's in no space still. M, low J, ER, low J, A. I wanted to give that all to you at once. M, low J, ER, low J, A.
Matter
Yeah.
by A.
Low J, A. Okay, is it,
By
you,
A.
there was no space.
Oh,
Yeah.
much. No, wait a minute.
No, there's no space after matter. So what happens? What is that low J after, if there's no space? Was, that's correct.
Sorry.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I thought that too.
Permitting every man to express his judgment on the matter was a, okay, was a
Was
That's,
a, okay.
Christian way of dealing. Okay.
This is
Oh,
an easy one.
permitting every man, you said, or each man?
Yeah.
Each
Man
Each man.
Okay. Each man
to
to
express.
express its judgment on the matter was a, okay.
Okay, very simple. Dot 5C. Dot 6.
Christian.
Yeah. Space. Dot 4. I'm sorry. W. Dot 4.
Way.
Let's see, we can hear you whispering along with him.
I know.
Way
I'm so
is
sorry.
correct. That's okay.
I shouldn't
Okay.
host this call.
Next character. Next group. Next string. Of D. Dot 2 L ing.
Of dealing.
Of dealing.
Dealing. Space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's a fun one.
With.
Yeah.
Okay. With sign. The sign. D. Low F. C.
With the difficult.
Yeah.
And you'll notice that the went back to with because it's a whole word sign, but it went forward to it went to the next word, difficult. Yeah. Okay. Space and SITU.6N period.
Situation.
It's all grade 2 there.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. Okay. Now, do we want to begin the next sentence or just
We got 7 minutes, so I don't know.
okay, we can do it.
Okay, I think we can do it.
Yeah. Let's do it here. Oh my God. Hold on. I didn't. What is this?
Dot 5A.
Got 5A.
Dot
Oh,
A. That's
sorry.
okay. Dot 5A. The. Dot 4. I. N.
No.
Actually, no.
I'm
Dot
sorry,
5I.
Dot 5.
I. Oh, geez.
Dot 5.
Dot 5A. The. Dot 5. INT. Okay.
On the, and what was the next one you said?
It's dot 5A. The. You did that.
Okay.
And then dot 5NT. We had
Dot 5INT.
dot 5IN. I'm thinking of something. Yeah. Nancy had brought this up before. Dot 5INT.
Okay, among the
Important.
important.
Yeah.
That's it. Yes.
Yep.
That's 45IS.
Wait, there's a space there. We want to
Yeah,
tell
I
them there's
got-
a space there.
Right, space. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
Now dot 45IS.
Ideas.
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 Yep.
Okay. S. Low G. STED. Low G.
Suggested.
Yeah. Okay. Low G. 45THE. I'm sorry. Low 45TH.
Were those?
For those.
Yep.
Yeah. No space still. DRWN.
Wait a minute. Suggested. I
No
lost you.
space.
No
Okay.
space suggested, and it's a low G. What is that? What's that low G stand for?
Were.
Were.
Yes.
And then
So
we got-
ideas were.
No.
Suggested.
Ideas suggested were
Oh,
those,
suggested word.
yeah, ideas,
Oh, yeah.
space, and then suggested were those,
Were
and
those.
that's all.
That's
And
it
then
so
there's
far.
another word after those that is not.
Yeah.
You don't space it either.
DRWN. DRWN.
Ron?
That's
Mhm.
it.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Space.
Space.
Yes.
F the ME46G.
From the message.
Yep.
Mhm.
Excellent. Yep.
Excellent. Of the
Space.
.5. Oh wait.
If they're dictating it, we need to make sure they know there's a space there, so
Yeah,
they don't.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I usually dictate yeah,
The
okay.
full sequence, yeah, but
The
still,
full sequence,
I want to
yeah.
make sure they know that
Okay.
they're not confused. There's a
Okay,
space there.
this I'm gonna dictate all together, no space. Of the .5L, .5J, .5C, period.
Of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm rushing a little bit for time, but I wanted to make sure we get it in there. And
So
sorry
we'll start
for-
with 18, 19, and 20 next time, the last
Yeah.
three.
That's it. I just
All
want
right.
Okay. So
Thank
again,
you.
like Nancy had pointed out, if next time have your Braille writers ready if you know and that's it.
If there's
Any questions?
change.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you're helping us week after week.
Yes. Yes. Really.
Yeah. And
No
we
problem.
feel because this also helps us to relearn maybe what things we haven't we may have forgotten or have been doing it in our own little ways.
Yeah.
Over the years, and and the books do say that there are certain situations where there's no one right answer.
I
So,
think
Yeah.
in
I'd like-
one of these sentences, I think they made a mistake.
I
Which
don't
one?
think so.
I'd like to ask a question.
The-
My
oh,
computer has been on the blink, and so this is Pam. My computer has been on the blink, so I wanted to get the book, but like I said, my computer has been on the blink, so I haven't been able to send it away. Could you give me the email address again?
The book, oh, well, the books you can get from NLS Bard on Demand. Call your Braille library and they'll help you order them in Braille on demand so you can keep a copy for yourself. As far as our emails, we're just giving those out for people who are studying the lessons and they need help with that. But if you're wanting the books themselves, call your
Well, I want the book to
NLS
study
library.
along. I know I want the books to study along. I've been on this call for, ever since I think it started.
but
Now
the
that
one
I'm
that
here,
they are
that's why I'm
teaching us from is
listening.
not available.
No, the one we're
Yeah, I
teaching
know, I
that
know.
she started teaching from, this wasn't my choice, but she started teaching from the Hadley book, and that's not available. But we are sending out the BRF files through emails.
Oh, I got it.
So
Yeah, the one by Catherine Thomas.
those are the ones you can get from NLS Bard on demand. Call your
Mhm.
Braille library, tell them
Oh,
that you
okay.
like to ask, and then
Well-
those are the two books, the Guide to Grade 3 and
Yeah,
Grade 3, the Braille Code, the Key to Grade 3 and the
Yeah.
Braille Code, a Guide to Grade 3. You
the
can get those two
problem with
books
that, the problem with that is you can only get one book per month.
a month.
You're
Yes,
gonna
I
have to
know.
get two. But if she wants to use it now, the other way would be to pay for it from Catherine Thomas.
I don't know
That
how
would
fast she
be a
can
good
send
idea.
it, but
yeah, I'm so sure that Catherine will be a whole lot faster than getting it. She can. I'm not sure. You'd have to contact her about that.
yeah, you'd have to ask her how much time it'll take her to send them to you. But yeah, that's the other way to get them.
It didn't take her more than about a week and a half, 2 weeks to get it to me.
Really? Well, that's
Well,
good.
Same
That's
here.
better than nothing.
Then that's the
I
best way
purchased
to.
mine from
All right.
So where would I email to do that? Is audreyshading@gmail.com? Could you get that
Well,
information about?
she's the one who sends out the BRF files. Yes.
Yeah, the reason I'm just listening is because you guys are doing so much better than I would ever do, and
Well,
even though I've
Pam,
been listening all the
we-
time.
if you don't
Well,
start
thank you.
learning the stuff, then getting the books isn't going to help you. You really need to practice it
Yeah,
and work
well,
at
I
it.
have been. Go
Okay, you
ahead
guys,
then, but like
we
I
we
said, my
really have to
computer's on the
end
blink.
this. We have to
it
end
is time to
this.
end the call, guys. So it
Sorry.
is-
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My
Fortunately,
computer's
it's
on the
over,
blink,
but-
and that's why
Okay,
my computer needs fixing, and that's the
I
reason
know,
I
but
haven't. But
that's
I'm just
okay. We don't-
listening, but I am doing it. I mean, I'm a better listener than I am doing this with you guys. Okay, even
Okay,
though
okay.
Okay, I'm
am
gonna end this
even though I
meeting.
am listening.
I'm ending this meeting.
Yep.
Goodbye, everyone.